You're listening to Off the Card, an action figure podcast, a show about action figures by kids trapped in the bodies of grown men. And here they are, Billy Cooper and Eric Murphy.
Thank you, Paul, for the introduction. Greatly appreciated. Joining me, as always, my co-host, Eric. Eric, what's up, man?
No, not much.
All right. So, toys. We've been a while. We've been kind of delaying this episode for a while, but we're going to play catch up. So, right off the top, one of the bigger announcements of late is we're getting a 20th anniversary Marvel Legends series. They're going back and making some of the. It looks like they're going to redo Cap. We've seen the Cap. He got dropped by a YouTuber recently. I forget the guy's name. Apologies to him. And then the photos came out, and they got these cool faces, and it's got the backdrop. And then there's supposed to be an Iron Man. There's supposed to be a Hulk, and the rumor is they're going to redo Toad. We haven't seen a Toad since 20 years. For the most part,
I think, if memory serves me correct, he looked like comic book Toad, but was promoted in the packaging as the movie Toad.
Yeah, it was during
am I right?
X-Men. Yeah, it was like the early X-Men movies. Yeah, it was kind of weird. So we're going to see how they update it. The Captain America, that the 20th anniversary one they're doing is like a take of they did like an Alex Ross version of them in like these black boxes, but they've updated it and gave some new stuff to it. The thing that got me on these is the price point is like $31 or $32.99.
Ouch.
That's a bit steep, but there's a lot of extras, and I know more normal Marvel Legends now are like $22 something, $22.99.
Something, all right, yeah.
Yeah, right around there. So, yeah, guys. Okay, so with that announcement of 20th anniversary Marvel Legends, which is really cool, and it also really makes me feel really, really, really old.
Yeah.
I remember when those debuted, and I bought them for like $6 each at Toys R Us. Then we're getting finally, they listen to the fans, we're getting a classic Doctor Strange. But it's Walmart exclusive. So take that.
Yeah.
All right, in a kisser.
Yeah. I think the most excited person out of that is Danhausen. I think the last time we spoke to Danhausen, he said, and I quote, "I want a classic Doctor Strange."
Well, there you go. I went online and pre-ordered 2 of them through Walmart. We'll see what happens. So yeah, I did 2.
I did get there.
Orders. Yeah, I did 2 different orders. So we'll see. Let's see what else kind of caught my eye. The Loot Collector and Executive Replicas has teamed up again. They did the Lady Death figure through Coffin Comics not too long ago. That got a lot of attention, a lot of good reviews. I have yet to open one up, so I need to find one. They're teaming up with Dynamite. They're doing Vampirella, Purgatory, and Red Sonja. So they're using the same style bodies and stuff they use for the Lady Death. They look really good, other than they're like $65 a shot.
Yeah.
A little high. But I mean, that's kind of where we're at now with specialty.
Yeah, it seems like it's getting that way more and more and more.
Yeah, it sucks, but it happens now. And then something kind of interesting that caught me off guard. I'm a fan of the import figures. I like the import stuff. They're a little more salty. Oh, pardon me. Oh, just ate dinner. Oh, I'm dying over here. But Bandai SH Figure Arts is releasing a Marvel movie Deadpool, which looked really, really cool. Marvel Legends released a Deadpool in a 2-pack with Nega's Sonic Teenage Warhead.
I thought they did one Domino too, right? Or no, Domino was separate.
Domino was separate. But then they did another one that was Amazon exclusive or something like that, where he was kind of dusty looking. So this is going to be like probably the best version of the Reynolds Deadpool you're going to get in 1/12 scale.
I don't know. I still think the best one they did was the one from the Toy Biz era.
That one was fun.
Deadpool with Duke.
Yeah, I like that one. But though, I don't know if you see the one later that they did that came with some of the like the rocket launcher that had like the punching glove on it. That was a pretty nice one too. I still like that one. So we're in the middle of October, and we're in the midst of NECA doing their 31 Nights of Fright. Man, they came out. They're
coming out swinging.
They look good, man. That 8-inch, adding Vampirella, or not Vampirella. I'm sorry, Elvira to their 8-inch cloth covered, like figures. That looks solid. They're showing multiple gargoyles. They showed Demona, and then they showed Bronx that comes with the wings to add to the Goliath.
Yeah,
the drape wings. That's smart. And they actually came out on Twitter and said that was the plan all along, that they were going to
add secondary.
The extra packaging for the smaller figures. They can get that extra big stuff in there with them.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. What else did I see? The Gremlins, they're reissuing a bunch of the Mogwai.
Yeah.
And they're putting it on the retro-looking cards that look like the old vintage trading cards. And they're doing that Punk Mogwai, which is kind of cool looking. Gremlins accessory pack. I mean,
and as of recording this today, they just announced a 2-pack of Gremlins.
The Demolition Gremlins.
Yep. They announced that for Gremlins. And then yesterday they announced another Ash, this time for the very first film. The very first film. So now you have one for 1 and 2 and Ash for Evil Dead. Now that we don't have an Army of Darkness yet. Yeah.
Yeah. I was looking at that first one and I was like, oh my God, man, it looks just like him.
Yeah.
It looks I want that one, and then I want the other ones to stand up next to him to see how weathered and fat Bruce Campbell got.
Yeah. And then
so that one looks good. Man, NECA has just been putting out stuff. They've been showing a lot of not necessarily reveals, but more like package designs. Some of the stuff like their Tiny Toon or the Toonie Terrors.
Mm-hmm.
Which we're getting them, getting Elvira, we're getting the Herbert West Reanimator.
Yeah, the Pirate from the Fog.
Yeah, that one's really cool. I love that movie. So yeah, I'm digging that. Another one that they did is not part of the 30 days or 30 Nights of Fright. You're doing it. Oh,
yeah. You've went to a new level when my mom sends me a link showing the Ultimate Alf figure. Going, I just saw this. I'm like, well, I don't know where you've been fishing around on Facebook to find action figure announcements, but she said direct, she's like, there's an Alf figure. I'm like, oh, I know.
Who knows the mom?
Yeah. It's like, it's not like I don't do this for a living.
Right. You're in my world, Grandma. The Alf looks good. I'm like, okay, well, NECA, why not?
Where can you get a toy with a cat inside of a sandwich?
Well, my dreams have been answered. So, fantastic. For me, though, with NECA, one of the things they debuted that made me extremely happy is they have, through their WizKid, because they own WizKids now. They've owned them for quite a few years now. They have the D&D license, and they're doing figures of the War Duke and Grimsword. So this looks like the beginning of possibly
a line.
That would make me happy. I'd like everybody out there. I'm screaming and jumping up and down. I would love to see them do anybody for that matter to do the Dungeons & Dragons animated series as figures.
I think it could happen.
I would be huge. But yeah, those look really good. I just on Twitter, and some people were talking to one of the sculptors, and the people were saying, "Oh, we don't see joints. We don't see joints. I guess they're hidden underneath the sleeves and stuff."
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. Let's see what else we got. There's something up our alley. Jada Toys. So me and you both looked at those. Those are they're doing the new. They're not Universal Monsters, but they are Universal Monsters.
Yeah. They're more characterized. They're not lifelike to the actors.
So they're doing, and those are out now. I've yet to see them in stores, but I've seen reviews and stuff. So they're doing a deluxe Frankenstein's monster through their online exclusive store. I guess it's like their Hasbro Pulse or their Matty Collector or whatever you call it. called Next Level, but he comes with like a great cloth and the table that tilts, and it's a whole big box, and it's $40 exclusive through them. So twice what retail knows what, $20. So yeah, not too bad.
Yeah, I caught him out at Meyer probably about 3 weeks ago. I saw Bride, I saw Dracula, and I think maybe Creature. Some of them look good.
If I see the Creature, I'll probably pick up the Creature just to see how they do the articulation.
It's very much almost like the articulation to a G.I. Joe or a Marvel Legend.
Okay. So
elbows, wrist, arms. Yeah. Didn't much care for how the Bride looked, but the other ones didn't look too bad.
Okay.
Compared, it's sad. If you look at them compared to the NECA figures that are coming out, it's the equivalent of your mom taking you to Dollar Tree and getting the knockoff Transformers. It's that type of like.
Well, you got GoBots.
Yeah, we can't afford the $30 version. You get the $15 version with the lazy eye.
Oh no!
So
Optimus Prime just drives in circles. That's fantastic. Yep. So looking through Masters of the Universe Revelation, they announced the second half of the series, and then when they did that, they dropped a bunch of figures. We're getting a deluxe Grayskull, a King Grayskull. We're getting Savage, He-Man, and an Orko 2-pack. They showed pictures of Andra, Stinkor, and Fisto. Everybody needs a Fisto figure. But no, these look great. I've got some of the other Revelations figures. They're really cool. They're not like the Origins figures at all. But they're neat. I've
been finding Revelations figures in different odd spots. Walked into FYE and they had some sitting up on a shelf.
Ain't that weird?
Yeah.
It's kind of strange, yeah. I don't know. They've not been as hard to find as I thought, which
it's getting better.
I dig, but it also scares me because if they're not selling, then those Series 3 or Series 4 that everyone's waiting on, we ain't going to get. Or if we do get, they're going to be super hard to get. And I don't want to get into that. So, so during the weekend, McFarlane dropped all kinds of fun stuff on the DC Fandom. All right. So
he did the GameStop day too, didn't he?
He had a McFarlane Day through GameStop as well, like right during the same weekend. Yeah, and that guy, yeah. So they debuted the figures for the Batman. The movie looks fine. I think the movie's going to be really good, but I don't buy. Typically, I do not buy movie figures unless they're a horror movie or it's from a movie from a long time ago. I don't chase, the new
current era.
Yeah, I don't care about that myself. But he had McFarlane Day at GameStop. He also debuted some of the new DC Direct stuff. McFarlane has resurrected DC Direct. And that's going to be under him. So we'll see how that goes. They debuted a bunch of statues, which look really cool. The DC Multiverse 3 Jokers. Killing Joker is now a shared exclusive between GameStop and Walmart. That went up again this weekend. They debuted a Multiverse Swamp Thing mega figure with antlers. That's a GameStop exclusive. They debuted a Spawn Violator, and both of them are bloody, but one of them comes with an art print signed by McFarlane and one doesn't. One's 40, one's 80. Good luck with that. What else did they drop? Oh, the Build-A-Horse wave. Did you see the Build-A-Horse?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so McFarlane's going to do Frank Miller's hit and classic Dark Knight Returns as figures. So I mean, it was going to happen. It was due to happen.
It's a matter of time.
Yeah, this is a Build-A-Horse wave. So you get Superman, Batman, Joker, and the Carrie Kelly girl version of Robin, and all of them come with pieces to assemble Batman's horse. So it's a Build-A-Horse wave. I don't know how this is going to look in the package. I don't know what the hell they're doing, but Todd is a kooky man, and good for him. It's just completely bizarre. Oh, look, Mom, I brought Robin,
Yeah.
and she came with a horse head.
Yeah. Gotta go. I gotta find Batman. You gotta see him about a horse. So, yeah.
What's just a long face, Joker?
Yeah.
Horrible.
Is it a dead horse for him to keep beating?
The crowbar is. So some, I guess, shoot, for like Star Wars news, there've been some stuff. What caught me is they're showing a second wave of the Star Wars retro collection based on the Mandalorian, and I'm really I love the first ones because I've got all those. I like them. I'm a dork when it comes to that 3.75, yeah, 3.75, 5-point of articulation, retro looking figures. I'm a dork over those. They all look together when they're all mixed together, like Boba Fett's hanging out with Misfits over there and shit. But they're doing a second wave or second series, whatever. We're getting Ahsoka. We're getting Bo-Katan. We're getting a Beskar armor Mandalorian, a Death Trooper, the armor, and we're also getting a fat old man version of Boba Fett with the puffy pants. So I'm digging that. Those look really good too. I got my pre-order up on those, so I'm pretty stoked to get those. And okay, so we're just going to keep on rolling. Paul, you can edit this if you want or not. We just keep on rolling. We're going to talk about what have you bought lately?
I bought all kinds of stuff.
Well, I know.
I'm
the
literally
last couple of weeks.
Yeah, because I'm literally looking now. The core of my eye right now, Hasbro PulseCon's getting ready to start next 48 hours. Yeah. And I already got alerts from Ghostbusters about stuff coming. They're not saying there's new toys coming, but they said there's stuff coming. They're not saying what. Okay. So I'm like looking out of the corner of my eye, like what the? Mm-hmm. So while doing that, let's see here. So I got all of the new Hasbro Pulse Ghostbusters Afterlife figures.
Cool. Does the old man versions of the Ghostbusters?
It's got the original 3, and then you got the 3 of the kids. They are going to do the girl. They saved her
later, right?
They're going to do her later. I don't know why, but they are. I don't know what's coming. Something's coming.
Is it something they're not allowed to show, you think?
I don't know. That's why I'm watching Hasbro PulseCon to see what's coming. Because they said she's coming. I think I got a really weird feeling they're going to do some type of 2-pack with Harold Ramis.
Like his ghost or something.
Yeah, something's coming.
That'd be badass.
They're not waiting. They're waiting. Picked up Ringside Collectibles edition Cactus Jack.
Yep.
Picked up Ringside Collectibles exclusive Ultimate Warrior from WrestleMania 12 when he wrestled for 2 minutes. Picked up the
wrestle in quotations very loosely.
No Soul, the pedigree, and then 1 and 2 minutes. Picked up the Ultimate Friday 13th Part 7, the New Blood figure.
Mine's on the way.
And then my last thing showed up last night, and my wife told me about it. Amazon was running a special on Ghostbusters Afterlife Clue, and it was on sale for $14. So that just showed up in the mail last night. So that's pretty much all the stuff I got recently.
Awesome. So for me, I got my Papa Emeritus 1 from Super 7. It's one of their ultimate figures. Pretty happy about that one. And let me think. I picked up a couple Transformers. They've been doing these Transformer, like the Studio Series 86. They've been doing like ones based on the movie. Have you seen those? Movie? The 86 movie.
Okay, that's just like clarify which movie.
No. I don't touch it. The 86 animated movie. They've been going back and redoing characters from that. I picked up Retgar and Null because there's something about that 86 movie that just. I was 8 years old. You know what I mean? It traumatized me, but I loved it. But I picked up those two. I felt lucky enough to find those. I picked up the new, or it came in the mail, pre-ordered like months ago. The McFarlane, they're his Mortal Kombat Spawn, the Malefic Spawn. It looks like it. From what I was told, it was what the Mortal Kombat guys would have made Spawn look like if they created him. Okay. He's kind of cool looking. He's kind of cool. I picked up sight unseen, pre-ordered through Target, and it showed up finally. I don't know what League of Legends is.
Oh, okay. It's a online mobile game.
Is it one of those games? Okay.
Yeah.
They have a character named Thresh or Thrash or any Thresh.
Yeah.
He's really cool looking. He comes with like a scythe and like this lantern. He's kind of got like see-through parts on him and shit. He's really cool. I liked it. I thought it was cool, and it looks scary, so I dig it. I've got my Scare Glow from the Masters of the Universe Revelation. The one that came through, was it Pulse or whatever, one of those online things that sold out in seconds. I got one of those. It finally showed up. Pretty cool. I found Marvel Legends What If Wave Zombie Captain America.
Oh, okay.
That's a fun figure because it's just they're so simple as far as like aesthetically, like because they're based on animation, they're not super ultra crazy detailed, but they got a little bit of the detail. I dig it. I opened it up and was playing with it. Ella, my niece, was having fun with it, going acting like a zombie with it. So and then pre-orders last week went up Friday. Super 7 put their Bodega exclusives up. I got everything I wanted. I got the Misfits carrying case with the new exclusive Misfits figure. I got the Phantom Star Killer, Draco Knuckle Duster, glow in the dark battle play set thing, and I got that. And I actually got lucky. I got one of the Swamp Things pre-ordered with Farley's mega figure. So
cool.
Very busy last couple of weeks. I did not go out this weekend to hunt. We had a big mega convention in town, and I'm like, I'm not even gonna. I was
up there Saturday. I wasn't there. I didn't go. We were there Saturday afternoon, probably about 1:00, because we went over to the Indiana History Museum and then went to the new Coca-Cola Bottle Works that they've redone. It didn't look that busy.
I guess it did really well. So I mean, good for them.
It didn't look that busy. I know parking was astronomical. The park.
Oh no!
They're having them park all over at the football stadium. That was $25, so you had to hoof it.
The last time I was in downtown Indy and I parked at the Marriott.
Yeah,
and they got me for like $35.
Yeah.
That doesn't set well with me. So but no, a lot of new stuff coming out. Supply chain issues is the buzzword. All the toy websites.
It's everybody's new complaint now is container ships are parked out in the ocean.
Yeah. So we'll see how this all plays out. Some people are screaming we're not going to get Christmas. We will see. I know a lot of things have been delayed. I know Funko with we talked off air about their New York stuff, how there's some stuff that won't come out, that isn't coming out, or no, it's coming out, but now it was late because it's still one of those containers or what have you. So but that seems like the norm right now. It really does. I've noticed an influx. I don't know about you, but my local store shelves have been a little bit more plentiful on the action figure side.
Yeah, no, I've seen a fluctuation. I went into Meijer one day and they looked completely stocked. Walked into Walmart at 6:30 in the morning. They had just been open 30 minutes, and probably the most stocked I've probably seen it in a while. Now, keep in mind, I'm seeing two different things happening. One, I am seeing some new material come out. Like they put all the Ghostbuster stuff out, like all of it. Like I found all of it. But I'm also seeing, I saw this on the wrestling end of my collecting, I'm seeing a lot of just filler of series from 2 series ago. Like all of a sudden these shipments are showed up from past shipments of 2020 and they don't have a place to put it. So there's several series behind. So it's getting like for right now, like there's still a bunch of SummerSlam stuff out. I'm waiting for Survivor Series to come out because I need the Bret Hart and the Hulk Hogan. And also I'm waiting for the WWE Legends Target exclusive stuff, the new run that has Roddy Piper in it. But they're still swimming in series 1 or 2 behind. So it's
I'm after there's a Target wave coming out. It's got Yokozuna in it. after that.
That's after that one. That's so you were getting
behind you there. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like we're dealing with a problem that I don't know if it's bottlenecked because of shipping issues or if it's because they had a little bit, everybody got what they needed, and then a bunch of it showed up. I'm like, well, I already have it. So now they're sitting on a mountain of it. So they're going to have to clearance it all out, which then makes them backpedal and go, okay, should I not order as much in the next run? So it's one of those push-pull situations. That's
we talked about that earlier. We don't know.
Yeah.
It's like if the shelves clog and then they don't get ordered or they don't fill, then these next waves become harder to find.
Because if they look at lack of sales on an inventory report, they're like, okay, well, this wave didn't sell. Well, two things happen. One, you may over ordered, and two, you just didn't, it just didn't work out. And a lot of people
on some of those lines like wrestling, they're going to keep chugging them out. What scares me though, as a collector, is if that wave dips or that series dips or so I should say that wave dips and is harder to find, then you create a scarcity issue. And then
I think another issue, mainly when it comes to the wrestling figures, I can't speak for other stuff, but for the exception of the WWE Legends wave that's specific to Target, everything can be pre-ordered through Ringside Collectibles. Sure. So people are going on there
and not to interrupt, but those masters of the WWE universe.
That's a whole other animal into itself, it seems like. That whole situation by itself seems like a living nightmare. I don't know, that's under the Mattel umbrella, but something on that end is all kinds of wonky.
Well, I can boil it down to two words: Walmart. That's the issue with that,
it's
man.
It's so weird how they're handling that whole situation, and the fact that is that exclusive to Walmart?
Yes.
So I don't know. It's kind of weird. I think this is kind of like, hey, say it's like a middle finger to each other. Target stand on one side going, we have the Legends series on exclusive rights. Walmart center side going, I have Masters of the Universe exclusive rights, and everybody suffers because those are the only ones you have to go out there and try to get, and they're almost virtually impossible to get. Then you see them on secondary market, people trying to sell them for $50, $60 a shot.
Right now, I go ahead and say it. There was a group of collectors, not our toy group, the Indiana Toy Collectors United, but another group. They got shown that they popped up at a Walmart, and within probably an hour, they had been picked up and then put on eBay by one of the members of the group, and they sold them for like $55 to $65 a piece. That was the wave with Andre and Bret Hart. So in the Masters of the WWE Universe. So they hit, they're gone. What scares me is that is, I believe, the last wave. So is there any more coming? You know what I mean? We all heard those. Yeah, we've all heard those horror stories though. Like, well, Walmart got the case they were supposed to get, and that was all of them. So
and they didn't even show up at my store.
Mine. So we'll see.
So I'm seeing a little bit of that. I have the one positive thing I've seen, though, the one positive thing to take away of shipments of recent is the fact that you're starting to find more and more NECA Ninja Turtles. They are swimming.
Swimming in it. That's really good, too, because I got friends that collect those. I know me and you don't mess with them.
Yeah.
But I've got buddies that love them, and they're so stoked that they could walk into a Target and find like Mondo Gecko and Mugman, and now they're going back, and then like Walmart did that restock of the Casey Jones.
Oh yeah, they're sitting on a mountain of Casey Jones and Super Shredders, which is mountain of them, which is great.
Awesome. Good for them.
It's finally gotten in a better situation for them that they're not suffering, to where it's like it's there and it's gone. I'm even seeing the classic Playmates stuff now again.
Yeah, the retro stuff. As a collector of the WWE universe stuff and things like that, I wish that would be the case with them, but no such luck. But we're seeing this stuff definitely start to fill the shelves again, and that's nice.
I can see the concern of people when it comes to Christmas, but I think there's two different levels of toy collecting type of situations when it comes to the holidays. There's
I don't think our stuff is going to be. I think our stuff's what's going to suffer more than like little Johnny and Susie's
if Johnny
ride along horse. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Are you gonna be able to find? Are you gonna go find Barbie dolls? Yes. Are you gonna be able to find Hot Wheels? Yes. Are you gonna be able to find plushies, Tickle Me Elmos, whatever the hell you can? That'll be fine. Now getting into the other higher end of things, the basically the 18 to 24 level of collectibles. That's where it may get a little bit shaky. But I don't. Here's my thing. That crowd, to me, doesn't go out and shake down stores during the holidays. They'll go and hit for maybe a TV or a PlayStation or an Xbox.
Look, we line up at Walmart on the morning after Black Friday to dig through all those video games and see if we can get some good deals.
Exactly. That's
what $15. That's what I do.
As a movie collector, I go through and clean house and fill holes in my movie collection.
Absolutely.
My thing now is I go out middle of the day on Black Friday just to see the carnage. To me, I get a little giggle watching that place get destroyed. So I go in after.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Yeah,
folks.
I just walk around after. To me, it's like, oh, this is what it must feel like whenever you walk through a town when a tornado hits it. I just want to walk around and look because it's absolute hilarity. But I know Walmart announced today, and because of COVID and stuff like that, which last year I thought was really good, is they aren't going to go with the old model of it all hits on Black Friday and best of luck to you. They're going to do a whole month of November like they did last year.
Yeah, like each week's going to be a different thing.
This is the new thing, and I'm fine with it. For people like me and you that don't like dealing with large groups like that, you can get on a computer and order what you need to order and get shipped to your house. You don't even have to go out.
No,
that's fine.
I'm 100% down. Yeah, 100% down on that.
Yep. I did my Christmas shopping at Disney World in a hotel room last November because she's like, I want a Keurig. Looked it up. Oh, look, it's on sale through Kohl's for their Black Friday monthly event. Done.
Store.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry if anyone can hear the noise. It's dark out, and apparently someone decided to mow their damn yard. So that's awesome.
That's why you shouldn't do meth, kids.
I'm thinking up next door. Never mind. But yeah, we're going to see some supply chain issues. We're dealing with it at work. I'm sure you're dealing with it at work. It's the new buzzword on TV right now.
I am the supply chain.
Yeah. So I mean, we're finding stuff, but stuff's leaking out, stuff's happening, and that's great. But it's so crazy though to see like in the last year and so many months how we've switched over to so many pre-orders. And things and
our hand got forced pretty hard. Yeah, we had this discussion on our previous show of are you a out in the hunt person or are you an online person? And the room was divided. Now we've had our hand forced to be more on the other side of it, leaning more towards pre-ordering and just maybe going out and just kind of if we find something, we find something type situation.
It's more of like if I'm at a Walmart and we're grocery shopping or something, and I go to the toy, which I always go to the toy aisle. I always go through and I'm like, okay, I'm going to duck in. I found something. And it's fantastic. You're rewarded for the and you got lucky. But anymore, I don't really go out.
You don't hedge your bet anymore. You can't.
No, I want to run out there and just hit 5 Walmarts and a Walgreens and all this. I just can't anymore. I don't. It sucks. But if I can,
I think the other thing that I've taken away recently that I've noticed, which is unfortunate, I saw it with the Ghostbusters Plasma series Afterlives that came out, and I've seen this at a couple different stores, so I know it's not the store. This is happening somewhere from manufacturer to distributor to X. Tons of crushed figures.
Man,
I mean, crushed and annihilated. I have found three different stores and found 3 different Trevors from Ghostbusters Afterlife completely crushed. I mean, looks like it'd been ran over by a car. And then found in like Bill Murray, Peter Venkman pack ones at my local Walmart, crushed. So it's like wherever these are coming from, and that's why I'm saying I'm not blaming Walmart, because I saw them at Walmart and I've seen them at Target, and I've seen them a couple different Targets and a couple different Walmarts. It's not distribution of those warehouses, it's somewhere from manufacturer to distribution that the stuff is showing up completely thrashed.
It's weird. My Walmart had a bunch of the newest wrestling wave that's got
the elite stuff and all that.
The rest of the elite figures. I mean, in the bottom of the package where their name is smashed flat. Like, did they drop a skid? You know what I mean? Like, how did this?
Yeah.
So I've noticed that too. I guess here in Central Indiana, maybe something happened in a warehouse somewhere. I mean,
I don't know if it's that or it's just the sense of urgency trying to offload these containers that maybe a container got dropped.
Yeah.
Because I mean, those containers, accidents can happen, and a container can be dropped completely full of material.
It's
bad, like bad.
It's pretty crazy. Definitely seen that a lot more lately. But it's great to see shelves full, starting to fill up a little bit. We'll see. Honestly, we're not going to see any of this really. Check itself out until probably after Christmas, after when they do the after Christmas reset.
And I think another good situation I'm seeing too, another kind of reassuring, because I'm seeing a lot of collectors get out because how disappointed they're getting. Seeing a lot more of the G.I. Joe declassifieds. Saw a reemergence recently where I'm seeing a lot more on shelves in random stores, and it's like, okay, well, maybe Hasbro's trying to fix the problem.
Or did they finally meet up with demand? I've found it easier lately to find things as far as exclusives. Or I've just gotten really lucky. I don't know.
I'm saying.
Yeah, so I've gotten really lucky there. I'll take it. I'm not going to look at gift horse and build a horse, or build a horse mouse. But it's neat to see this stuff finally. Maybe we're starting to see it come back around, or maybe this is the calm before the storm, or before the bottom falls out. Who knows? But it's definitely a lot of cool stuff coming out. What else is coming up soon? San Diego actually is in October, right?
Because they're doing the split up of different things. They're doing a virtual and all that stuff.
Okay, so we'll have some more stuff to talk about with that then as well. I'm sure there'll be more things dropped. PulseCon is coming. And
then I think Toy Fair, or then the toy show hitting. Normally when we get towards the end of the year, we'll start getting announcements for stuff for next year.
So we'll see. What I've seen so far though in this last couple of weeks, it's like, man. And then we'll finish up next episode. We'll finish up the last 13 days or whatever of NECA's stuff, because they're saving big for the last. They're
going to go out next week or two. They're going to go out swinging.
Halloween night, they're going to drop something like huge. I can guarantee it. So
the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise has been pretty quiet. I'm interested to see if something's coming.
That's definitely one that would be fun too. So.
And Victor Miller won his lawsuit with the Friday the 13th situation. So that lawsuit now is officially, until an appeal hits, has been quieted. So we may get some new stuff out of Friday the 13th.
That'd be fun. I'd like to see. I'm digging what I'm seeing out of their Gargoyles stuff. They seems like they really understand the fan base for that.
I think you'll see a variant run of them in stone.
Oh, what are you saying? That has been known to milk a mold?
Yeah.
A little bit.
They'll say that too loud. It'll echo to Bruce Campbell's house.
Oh, Jesus. God damn, man. I heard that guy just gets tired of just cashing toy checks, right? Like, another figure.
Yeah.
Cash
money's on the nightstand.
Right. God, man. It is cool, though. I will say, before we hop off here, it's really cool to see them doing finally an Evil Dead version.
It's always been two and
with the hand. You know what I mean? Like, he comes with hands. Yeah. I think that's going to be really, really fun. They're gonna milk the shit out of that sculpt. There's going to be blood covered ones, and I hope we get. My thing is you'll get a 2-pack
with his sister.
I'm at the point where I'm really wanting more like dioramas and play sets and stuff.
Mhm.
So it'd be cool to have like a little piece of the floor with who was
Give me a
it?
build a figure of the front of the cabin.
Give me his car.
Yeah, do a deal with Oldsmobile on that one though, in GM. Yeah.
That would be badass.
But then again, like my Ghostbusters car actually has barcodes that you scan in and license it out, and it goes to the Cadillac website.
That's nice. That's very nice. I like that. No, so yeah, we'll see. And then we still have to address a lot more of the Funko stuff. We'll have to go back and look at that because they announced all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah, my brother last night walked into Walgreens and sent me a picture of a New York Comic Con exclusive Blade.
Oh, cool.
Walgreens. He asked if I wanted it. And I'm like, I'm trying to curb myself away from Funko recently.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to kind of make that decision on how I want to handle it.
I say that, and then I turn around, and then I pre-ordered Tiamat from GameStop. That's Dungeons and Dragons, 5-headed dragon. And then what else did I get? Oh, I pre-ordered, and I think it's on its way. I got the Halloween McNugget Buddy.
Yeah. See, for me, I was staring down the Jaws play set with Quint. Yeah. That's pretty much a mock-up of the McFarlane one. It's a GameStop exclusive. I'm sitting there staring at going, do I need to do it? Do I need to do it?
Buddy of mine at work got it. He loves it. Says it's his favorite piece that he's ever bought.
Yeah. So I'm on the fence about it. So
I think if I've seen it in person, that would probably trigger me into definitely getting it. So I was digging through a box recently and found a bunch of Funko Pops I forgot I even bought. I have a Funko Pop of Black Phillip from Witch.
Oh, okay.
I literally have a Satan Pop like right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of cool. Yeah. He feels weird sitting next to that goat skull. Anyway, Mom got me that for Christmas a couple years ago. Can't say that, can you? But no, it's good, man. It's good to see things are starting to kind of right themselves a little bit. We're starting to see the conventions come back. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we're going in the right direction. And we're seeing store shelves full again. I know some of my friends on the store side, as far as smaller store side, are starting to feel the crunch, though, of some of the shipping stuff. So things are starting to change. So guys, follow us on Twitter, Instagram. We're on Facebook. I think producer Paul, fixed our Spotify and
Apple, right?
iTunes. Yeah, I think we got all that fixed, and we'll post links and things like that. So spread the word. We're getting ready off to the side. I'm still. This is an ITC production, but we are planning into our March Geek Meet show. Me and you will be there, and we'll have an Off the Part podcast table. So we'll have some goodies and stuff there, I'm sure, like stickers, and I'm working on laser engraved beer steins.
I'm okay with that.
with our logo on them. So we'll get all that. So all right, call it a night. We'll do some more research for the next episode. If you guys got any ideas or anything you want us to crack wise about, so to speak, send it over. We're more than happy to do research and make fun of your collecting. No, I'm just joking. But we're good. We'll see you guys or talk to you guys later.